Is this the quiet comeback that ARMY has been waiting for? In a shocking turn of events, Jungkook, the global pop sensation and youngest member of BTS, is rumored to be accompanying Jin for every stop of the Seokjin tour, from Asia to Europe. While fans initially thought his appearance in Chiba and Osaka was a one-time gesture of support, new reports suggest Jungkook has committed to joining Jin until the final night in Amsterdam, and that may only be the beginning. Sources close to the tour have revealed that Jungkook turned down a lucrative global solo tour offer to stay by Jin's side throughout the solo concerts. It wasn't even a dramatic decision, one insider stated. Jungkook simply said, "I'm not ready to leave Hyung alone out there." That was it. The loyalty and quiet companionship between the two have sent shockwaves through the BTS fandom, sparking intense speculation about a deeper purpose behind this move. But perhaps the most intriguing development comes from rumors circulating within industry circles that other BTS members may also be planning to join Jin in select major cities. Insiders claim RM and Jimin are being discussed as surprise guests for London, while Suga and V might appear in Amsterdam, possibly for a mysterious final stage. Fans are now asking, is BTS preparing a stealth reunion right under the radar? Could this be the beginning of a new BTS chapter? One that redefines their comeback on their own terms, through personal, unannounced appearances, rather than flashy press releases? Social media has erupted with theories. Some believe the members are subtly building momentum for a full BTS comeback, but want it to unfold naturally, without the pressure of industry timelines or expectations. Others see Jungkook's decision as a bold statement of devotion to the group above solo fame, hinting that their bond is stronger than any individual ambition. One tweet that's gone viral sums it up best. Jungkook could be selling out arenas alone. Instead, he's standing in the shadows beside Jin. That's not just love. That's loyalty. That's BTS. Despite big hit music silence on the matter, fans are picking up on breadcrumbs. Jungkook working behind the scenes, Jin referencing unnamed visitors in upcoming cities, and even staff members seen greeting familiar silhouettes backstage in Dallas and Tampa. The atmosphere is thick with possibility. What is really happening behind the curtain of Jin's solo tour? Could the final night in Amsterdam become the unannounced stage for a BTS emotional reunion? A surprise that no one expected but everyone is secretly hoping for? As the Seokjin tour continues its emotional journey across continents, the atmosphere surrounding each show has shifted from a standard solo tour to something far more layered, more intimate, more symbolic, and increasingly suspicious in the best way possible. The growing evidence of Jungkook's constant presence, combined with whispers of other members appearing backstage, is beginning to form a narrative that no ARMY can ignore. This isn't just Jin's solo era. It may be the prelude to BTS's rebirth. Concertgoers in Dallas reported unusually high levels of security and restricted backstage access. At first, many assumed it was due to heightened global attention, but fans who managed to sneak glimpses from behind barricades claim to have seen silhouettes resembling RM and Jimin entering the venue under heavy guard. No official announcements were made, and those figures were never spotted on stage. Still, the whispers grew louder. Meanwhile, Jungkook continues to act not as a guest, but as an uncredited anchor for the entire tour. He assists with rehearsals, manages sound checks, and is often seen quietly filming behind-the-scenes footage with a personal camera. One crew member even revealed, Jungkook's been documenting everything, not for content, but for memory. He says this tour means something bigger. But what could that bigger be? Fans are now combing through Weverse posts, live streams, and even past interviews, piecing together clues of what might be unfolding. Jin's cryptic statement in Osaka, "Sometimes the road back starts with a walk alone until someone grabs your hand," is now being seen in a whole new light. Was he alluding to Jungkook? Or perhaps the rest of BTS slowly reuniting on his journey? Adding more fuel to the fire is the mysterious phrase that appeared briefly on the tour's LED screen in Tampa before being abruptly cut. What if this isn't goodbye? What if this is how we return? It lasted only 5 seconds, but that was more than enough to trigger speculation that Jin's tour might culminate in more than just an encore. It could end with a reunion. Even now, unconfirmed sightings of J-Hope in Newark and V in London have begun circulating online. Some believe that each member will appear in a different city, subtly symbolizing how BTS is never truly apart, even in their individual pursuits. If true, Amsterdam, already rumored to host a reflection night, could be the first moment in nearly 4 years that all 7 members stand on the same stage again. The emotional weight of this moment isn't lost on fans. For many, it's not about performances or announcements. It's about what BTS has always stood for: connection, healing, and being together through the storms of life. And with Jungkook now being seen as the quiet backbone of Jin's emotional journey, he's become the symbol of that very promise. Industry insiders are also starting to talk. A well-known K-pop journalist from Seoul stated anonymously, "Everyone thinks BTS will announce a comeback with fireworks. But this slow build, this silent support, this is more BTS than anything else. They never needed spectacle. They just needed each other." Speculation now turns to Amsterdam, the final city of the tour. Fans are planning vigils, global watch parties, and even organizing synchronized fan projects with the phrase "7 always finds its way back" printed on light sticks, signs, and LED wristbands. Many believe Amsterdam could be the night it all comes together, not just for Jin and Jungkook, but for BTS as a whole. And what about Jungkook's solo path? By turning down a world tour of his own to walk beside Jin, Jungkook has rewritten what loyalty in the music industry looks like. He isn't following Jin because he has nothing better to do. He's doing it because he understands that this moment is bigger than any one of them. It's not just a tour. It's a bridge, a reunion, a beginning disguised as an ending. Whether or not Big Hit confirms what's really happening, the fans already feel it. Every glance, every shared laugh, every city, every stage. This isn't just Jin's tour. This is BTS's quiet return. One heart, one step, one member at a time. Stay tuned. Amsterdam may not just be the end of a tour. It may be the beginning of everything ARMY has ever hoped for. As Amsterdam approaches, anticipation has reached a boiling point. The last stop of Seokjin_EP tour is no longer seen merely as the grand finale of Jin's solo era. It has transformed into something far more mysterious, emotional, and possibly historic. With each passing concert, the invisible thread connecting the BTS members grows stronger, and fans around the world are convinced. Amsterdam may be the night BTS silently returns to the stage, without ever saying a word. The signs are impossible to ignore now. Leaked hotel bookings, security staff movements, and suspicious backstage entries have ARMY convinced that all 7 members are making their way to the Netherlands. V, who was last seen in Paris under heavy disguise, has reportedly booked into a hotel just 10 minutes from the Amsterdam Ziggo Dome. J-Hope's team has posted cryptic photos from an airport lounge with the caption, "The journey continues." Meanwhile, Suga, usually private and elusive, has been strangely quiet on social media for the past week. That silence now speaks volumes. Even RM, the philosophical leader of BTS, dropped a hint too bold to ignore. In a recent post on Weverse, he wrote, "Sometimes silence is louder than applause. And sometimes, a stage isn't just a place, it's a promise." For ARMY, that was it. That was the message. Amsterdam wouldn't be just an ending. It would be the moment the promise is fulfilled. The promise that no matter where they go, no matter what solo paths they take, BTS always finds their way back to each other. Behind the scenes, Jungkook continues to operate like a silent anchor. Fans spotted him arriving at the Amsterdam venue 3 days before the scheduled concert, reportedly overseeing lighting and sound rehearsals for what insiders are calling a modified encore. One member of the production team allegedly slipped up in conversation with fans, saying, "Wait until you see what they've prepared for the final city. It's not just Jin anymore." Even the merchandise drops have raised eyebrows. A last-minute addition to the Amsterdam-exclusive tour merch includes a black hoodie embroidered with the phrase, "Not 7 with you." 7 always. The same words first spoken during BTS's hiatus announcement in 2022, words that now feel like a prophecy coming full circle. Across social media platforms, ARMYs are organizing worldwide watch parties, candlelight fan projects, and tribute videos in 30-plus countries. For many, this isn't just about hoping for a surprise. It's about healing, about closure, about witnessing the band that carried millions through personal struggles, global crises, and long separations, standing together again. Big Hit Music has, unsurprisingly, refused to confirm or deny any of the swirling rumors. But their silence is only adding to the intensity. After all, this is BTS we're talking about, a group that has never followed the rules of traditional promotion or predictable comebacks. Instead, they've always chosen the path of meaning, of emotional resonance, of story. And that story may be culminating in Amsterdam, not with a bang, but with a heartbeat. Imagine the scene.